Good day, Ms. Beredo. So today, we're gonna discuss our position paper, The Empowering Choice, the case for legalizing abortion in the Philippines. In the resonating silence surrounding the continuous abortion debate in the Philippines, the question of legalization echoes with urgency. Abortion is defined as a medical or surgical procedure terminating a pregnancy by removing a fetus or embryo from the uterus. Abu Bakr and Marayan 2020, cited by Jacob and others 2018. Abortion remains a highly stigmatized and prohibited practice in the country. Additionally, according to Galilei 2020, restrictive abortion laws cause about 22 million women to risk their lives with unsafe procedures annually. According to the alarming global statistic, which results in 47,000 avoidable deaths, there is a strong case for need for legalization over discriminalization. At this point, despite recurring themes supporting the legal foundation for the 1987 Constitution and the Philippines updated code ban on abortion, Corrales 2022. This thesis argues that immediate action is necessary to defend women's reproductive rights and preserve their health, given the prevalence of unsafe abortion practices and the stringent legal environment. It is clear that the focus should be on promoting the legalization of abortion in the Philippines by looking at both the legal and medical aspect of the procedure. Legalizing abortion given rise to concerns about women's mental health. Advocates highlight the importance of safe and accessible reproductive alternatives, while opponents express worries about the emotional effect on women undergoing the procedure. According to Ramos and others 2021, the research finding indicates that women may experience emotion such as guilt, embarrassment, fear, and sadness if abortion becomes legal. Critics argue that legalizing abortion has a negative impact on women's mental well-being. However, a substantial body of research suggests that the majority of women undergoing abortion do not face enduring psychological distress. This underscores the need for comprehensive support services respecting women's anatomy and implementing strategies to reduce stigma for effective emotional well-being. Abraham 2022 points to over 50 years of international psychological research demonstrating that access to safe legal abortion is not harmful and not having an abortion is not associated with mental health issues.
It is essential to prioritize the provision of comprehensive reproductive healthcare services that are accessible to all individuals and ensure the protection of women's reproductive rights. Promoting gender equality and empowering women to make informed choices about their bodies is crucial. Abu Bakr and Emrayan of 2020 argue that the concept of women exercising reproductive autonomy often sparks strong reactions due to its divergence from traditional views on women's control over their lives. It is essential to recognize that the single women also have the right to reproductive freedom. Examining the decline in reproductive rights revealed the influence of religious organizations on health policies and hesitancies among advocates of sexual reproductive health, reproductive justice, and reproductive rights to present moral arguments for women's rights, according to Corrales of 2022. Additionally, Galilei of 2020 notes that opponents of abortion often claim a moral high ground, framing women's healthcare decisions as immoral. Consequently, proponents of reproductive health may avoid immediate moral counterarguments, perpetuating unnecessary divisions, achieving gender parity, and facilitating women's informed decision about their bodies necessitate prioritizing comprehensive reproductive healthcare services and safeguarding women's reproductive rights. In summary, the paragraph underscores the importance of embracing a comprehensive and ethically grounded approach to address challenges related to women's reproductive rights, while acknowledging the reluctance of some advocates to engage in moral discourse.
Additionally, the legalization of abortion in the Philippines has the potential to provide substantial and advantageous results for public health by establishing easily accessible and regulated procedures. Therefore, this strategic action has the potential to effectively decrease maternal mortality rates and mitigate the health risks associated with unsafe and clandestine abortion. The claim is substantiated by a study conducted by Abu Baker and Marian in the year 2020, which emphasizes that unsafe abortion significantly contributes to avoidable maternal fatalities. Regrettably, it continues to be the sole alternative for a significant number of young, economically disadvantaged, and rural Filipino women, as 75% of them lack the financial resources to provide for another child. Additionally, a study conducted by Corrales in the year 2020 highlights the worldwide consequences of unsafe abortion of maternal health and mortality rates extending beyond the Philippines. Furthermore, it highlights the strong connection between rigid abortion laws and higher rates of maternal death, according to Galili 2020. This emphasized the importance of examining how maternal mortality rates vary depending on the level of flexibility in abortion policy. Advocating Advocating for legalization of abortion in the Philippines has the potential to greatly improve public health outcomes. This significant action, in line with global efforts to address the pressing issue of a safe abortion and their subsequent detrimental impact on women's health. Essentially, this is a measure aimed at establishing a safer and fairer atmosphere for women's reproductive health in the Philippines. It also contributes to the worldwide endeavor to safeguard reproductive rights and promote the well-being of mothers.
Lastly, proponents of abortion legalization argue that it offers numerous benefits by granting women the authority to make choices regarding their reproductive well-being. Within this discussion, we will examine the advantages of acknowledging a woman's independence and making decisions about her own body, while also considering the wider significance of this principle. Permitting the abortion is crucial for the welfare of women, since it grants them the ability to make decisions in situations including perioral sexual assault and unintended pregnancies. Furthermore, advocates contend that this viewpoint is supported by societal advantages such as a decrease in crime. Corrales 2022, additionally, Abu Baker and Mayan 2019 emphasizes the correlation between these values and the ethical obligation to provide women with the freedom to make decisions about ending pregnancies. However, Gali 2020 argues that the act of legalization abortion violates individuals' rights to reproductive life, health, and autonomy. This argument highlights the potential breaches of quality and non-discrimination norms. Nevertheless, advocates argue that this moral problem should be carefully balanced with the indisputable benefits for women. When analyzing the complex debate over the legality of abortion in the Philippines, proponents make a strong argument highlighting the importance of recognizing and protecting a woman's autonomy. When navigating this intricate terrain, it is essential to find delicate equilibrium, giving importance to individual independence and welfare while recognizing and dealing with ethical consideration. This thesis urgently calls for the legalization of abortion in the Philippines, prioritizing it over discriminalization to protect women's reproductive rights and health. The strategy involves media campaigns, stakeholder engagement, and evidence-based advocacy. Key components include drafting laws aligned with the international norms, improving medical infrastructure, and seeking external assistance. Successful and timely legalization is seen as a commitment to advancing a culture that respects women's autonomy and prioritizes their health and rights.